It's been a monumental moment in Tampa Bay as the Tampa Bay Sun are champions in the inaugural USL Super League, and they have the notoriety of bringing the first ever professional women's sports title of any kind to Tampa Bay.
Woohoo! And we are so lucky to be joined by the woman who led this team to a championship, Tampa Bay Sun FC head coach Denise Schulte-Brown. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
I am still clapping. Woo!
How are you? How are you feeling?
I'm so great. I'm still on cloud nine,
yeah.
you know, still just super excited and riding this high, and you know, it's Friday, so that's awesome too, right?
Well, you know, and I shared with you before we got started, we were at a hotel and my family was watching it on a phone, of course, you know. Just to be able, there's so many accolades surrounding this. Women's sports.
Yes.
You were talking about the, you know, being able to follow. I was so proud to have my daughter attend the semifinal game, and we're rocking this Sun. Do you still feel that? I mean, that's not lost on you, of course.
It's not lost on me at all. I mean, it's been day one. Even the moment I was offered the job, it was this crazy, surreal moment where they asked me to be the first professional women's soccer coach here. And I didn't ask any questions. I just said yes.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, 100% I'm in, because this is just a project that has to happen and that is going to make dreams come true. And then to live it and watch all their bright little faces, like as they go and high five everybody through Armature Works, and then they come to the game and they get autographs, and they're just like, you know, it's the see her, be her, you know. It's like finally they can just see themselves on that pitch in reality, and it's you know, it's here for them.
At what point during the season did you say to yourself, maybe it was the beginning of the season, maybe right when you walked in there, but when did you say, we've got something special here?
I mean, I want to be modest, but I honestly felt like we had it from the start. I loved our player selection. Our owners had the foresight to get started early. I was still in my USF season and when they had hired me, so we already started looking at players. Like the minute I got the job, we started looking at players. So I just felt like we had this rich talent, you know? I mean, we retired 2 players, Erica Tamarack and Jade Moore. This is their last game ever, which, by the way, who doesn't want to go out on top? What an amazing retirement, right?
We've had Erica on. She's amazing.
Yeah, they're amazing. So we had these extremely talented players that wanted to be here for the same reason. Like, everybody wants to empower the women of Tampa Bay and these little girls. So it was just, the spirit has been there since the beginning. So when that spirit is there, you just feel always the belief that it's going to happen.
Well, and I remember talking with you before the season, and I knew you were excited about some of the players too that were coming in, and so you were able to have that hand-picked selection. It seemed like everyone was gelling, everyone was getting along, and then of course, you know, during that trophy ceremony, everybody was passing around the actual trophy, drinking from it and everything. I mean, you can really feel the camaraderie of the squad.
It was amazing. I mean, honestly, the culture of the group just grew and grew and grew, and culture is such a big deal in order to win a championship. You know, it's such a long season. If you still want to come to work, they're still doing karaoke in the lobby when you get to work. They're still doing, you know, dancing together. It's amazing. And obviously we talked about, you know, USF and the Bulls. I had quite a few of them that helped the culture. So like, it was just the ability to build trust as fast as you could in a group where nobody knew each other. It was all new. So it was going to be challenging, but they really rose to the occasion, and they really supported one another.
You know, the way you're talking right now, it just reminded me of something we were talking about earlier. You also do motivational speaking. What can you, because that's a great message. Great message. What else can you take from this season that you could go and give people advice and say, this is how you become a champion?
Yeah, I would love to do that. I just believe it's about enhancing people's personalities, bringing out the best in each one of us. All of us have a tool to like lead and support and like grow an environment, but we have to understand what tool everybody brings, and then believing in the process. Your process has to be clear. You have to understand the path that you're going to, and then you have to believe in that process and trust it, because it's how you respond to the downs that's going to bring you all the way to the top, right? It isn't staying on top the whole time. I don't think anybody typically does that. It's like when something goes wrong, how do you bring it back up? And this group was prepared for that. So it's pretty awesome.
Which we hope we stay on top. Hope we get a repeat. But before I even go there, we were talking about the support, though, of all of the fans. Again, I know at the semifinal game that we were able to attend and Armature Works and seeing the team go, the boat parade, though. I have to end on the boat parade before we have time. Everybody was out to support you. How much fun did you have?
I mean, this is a moment that everybody in Tampa Bay has talked about, right? Has the boat parade not been one of the...
Hey, there's our mayor. She's getting in on the fun. I love it.
It was amazing. Everybody came out to support us. We have incredible fans. The heat wave is incredible. And we were out there. That was my boat right there. And it was just amazing. It was an amazing day.
Nobody tried to chuck the trophy.
They did. The ladies thought it.
Did they?
They thought it was funny to dip it in and dangle it over the water, and they had a lot of fun with it. There's Denise on the boat.
You know what? It's just smiles all around. Again, just to be a part of this, and as a female, I'm so proud.
Yes. No, you're right. It never felt like it was going to be women out there on that boat. So like for it to be all the women celebrating with that trophy, it was really special.
Yes. Our team.
Thank you, ladies.
Yeah. Thank you for bringing that.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Tampa Bay.
Very cool. Very cool.
This was fun. I like your job too.
We do. We get to talk with you. That's why we like our job. Hey, and you know what? Is it too early to start talking home opener? August 30th going to be here before we know it.
See, that's what happens. You play so well and you get a shorter break.
You guys need to be there. You got to be there. We need the fans. The heat wave. Think about our group. We have a fan group. You can join the fan group. It's amazing.
They got the drums, the whole nine.
They're amazing.
So good.